Hi everybody, and thanks for tuning in to the Texas Fly Fishing Report. This report is a little less about fly fishing than what's going on with the YouTube channel right now. For those of you who only look at the YouTube channel, you're probably disappointed in the fact that the videos are kind of dried up. Well, there's a good reason for that. And rather than making a long story longer, I'll just tell you that for those of you who don't know me personally, that I got diagnosed with cancer on July 7th of 2015. That's just a little less than a month ago. And so I don't want to make a long story and squeal like a stuck pig because nobody wants to hear that. But essentially found cancer in my lymph node and then tracked it down to where it's coming from, which is in my throat. So I'm probably going to end up not feeling so good. This is highly curable, according to every doctor that I've seen, but I've seen a lot of doctors in the last month, and I will be seeing a lot more in coming months. The treatment is basically removal of these lymph nodes in my neck and then radiation and chemo for my throat thing. So I'm only assuming that I'll be incapacitated in some way with my voice. And that will make this a little harder to do. Nobody wants to hear or see that. So I'll be shutting this down, kind of, putting it on hiatus for about 3 months, 2 or 3 months. Apparently, there's nobody that can predict how long this is going to take to get through this. But anyway, we're looking at probably a couple of months of dry time here as far as the YouTube channel. Now, for those of you who actually read, I would love for you to go to www.texasflycaster.com because that's where I do the writing. And no matter what, I should be able to glean from the internet, no matter where I am, and glean from other friends and fly fishers along the way, information that will help you catch fish on fly in Texas. And that's what it's all about. Really, the Texas Fly Caster website started out in 2007 as a way for me to kind of hone my writing skills and get ready for a change in direction of what I was doing in life, and it's really, I've come that way and gone pretty far down the road. And of course now with this cancer diagnosis, again highly curable, we're going another direction. So what you'll find is kind of a wrapping up of certain lifestyle at the end of this year and the start of a whole new lifestyle at the beginning of next year. I've already started it, but definitely start writing about it. It'll be a much more healthy outlook based on a different way of living, actually. And I had to kind of put off some websites that I was going to launch too, because there probably won't be time for that. But coming next year, there'll be a website called texasskiff.com and a kind of a new URL called texasfishing.guide. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I just couldn't resist the idea of buying that URL and launching a website. So that'll all come next year. Scaling back on my work, scaling back on everything. I've lost weight, but it's just to get healthy, and maybe they won't have to cut through as much skin on the way to the surgeries that I'm going to be having. So don't worry about that. I know that for you haters out there, I'm sure you're gleeful today, but I'll be back. I'll be back, and I believe I'll be back sooner rather than later because my overall health is very good, and it's even better than it was before I got the diagnosis. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll take the time to go ahead and click over to texasflycaster.com and read, because for example, on Monday, the 3rd of August, I don't know when this video is coming out, but on the 3rd of August, there's some good information about lakes in North Texas and rivers that are fishing and things like that. So please feel free to read. I also rely on conversing with you guys out there. You tell me what you know, and I'll always tell you what I know, and that's just the way it goes. So for the next few months, potentially, I really don't know how long it's going to take, but for the next few months, I'll be relying a lot more on you guys to tell me what's going on than for you guys to come to me and me tell you. So I would appreciate any information you send me deeply about fly fishing anywhere in Texas, and if there's a hot spot or anything like that. We'll see how that works. I haven't had a lot of participation in the past. I guess I've been considered pretty dominant as far as the information being thorough and covers a lot of area, but there's places I haven't been that you guys are at, and I'd love to hear more about it. As you know, also, I picked up a skiff in Cocoa, Florida last month around the same time of my cancer diagnosis. So that goes in the storage unit for a while, and I've had it out, and it's run well. It's a very, very well-suited boat for what I'm doing, and I'll definitely, maybe I'll throw a little video on the end of this. I think somebody shot some video. My wife, my wonderful wife, shot some video of me when we were on it, and I want to, of course, say thank you to those of you concerned about the situation with me, and friends and family, of course, that I appreciate all your prayers and thoughts in these times as things are rather unpredictable. But the course is kind of set before me now in the last few days, and it looks like it's going to be a close journey to at least get a look at the gates of hell and come back and report on that as well. So have a great fall. I don't know that I'll be able to do any more videos after this one, but I know I'll be able to be writing, weekly at least, and probably multi-times a week on Texas Flycaster. Thanks for watching, and thanks to all my sponsors who've been with me all these years and continue to be with me, and I'll definitely be back to give you more of the things you like. We'll see you in a few weeks, maybe a few months. Thanks for watching.